All right, we are going to do a recap of comparing and ordering fractions. So the first thing we talked about today is that the first thing we want to do is find the least common denominator, or the LCM, of all of the denominators in this set of fractions. And remember, if the LCM is hard to find, you have three methods to find the LCM of a set of numbers: the list method, the prime factorization method, and the cake method that we discussed last week. All right, so the first thing we want to do is go ahead and look at an example and solve it together, just to recap comparing and ordering fractions. So we're going to start with 11/6, 3/8, 1/2, 1 1/4, and 7/12. And I want to order these numbers least to greatest. So the first thing I want to do is find the LCM of 6, 8, 2, 4, and 12. My LCM of 6, 8, 2, 4, and 12 is going to be 24. So that means this is also going to be my LCD. I also noticed that 11/6 is an improper fraction and 1 1/4 is a mixed number. So to be able to compare these along with 3/8, 1/2, and 7/12, they all need to be in the same form. I would prefer to work with them as improper fractions as opposed to mixed numbers. So I'm going to go ahead and multiply 4 times 1 is 4 plus 1 is 5 and change this fraction to 5/4. Now I have all improper fractions. So the next thing I want to do is change the LCD to 24. So I'm going to rewrite each of these fractions with a denominator over 24. Remember, if they're all with the same denominator, that means I'm comparing the same sized pieces, and it makes it a little more comparable. So 6 goes into 24 4 times, so 11 times 4 is 44. 8 goes into 24 3 times, so 3 times 3 is 9. 2 goes into 24 12 times, so 1 times 12 is 12. 4 goes into 24 6 times, so 5 times 6 is 30. 12 goes into 24 2 times, 7 times 2 is 14. Now I can compare the numerators because my denominators are the same sized pieces. They're all 24ths. So I want to find the smallest of the set. That would be 9 24ths. I'm going to label it number 1 and then write 3/8 as my first smallest fraction. I want to make sure when I list my answer that I list them in the original form they were given to me. The next one in my set is going to be 12 24ths, which was originally 1/2. Then 14 24ths, which was originally 7/12. And then 30 24ths, which was originally 1 1/4. And lastly, 44 24ths, which was originally 11/6. And then I'm going to box this for my final answer, and I have a list of fractions, mixed numbers, and improper fractions in order from least to greatest.